Hey everyone, Mark from Guitar Nerds here with another countdown list. This time we're looking at 10 Fender Stratocaster facts that you probably didn't know. Want to learn more about one of the most iconic guitars of all time? Stick with us as we delve into this top 10.
Number 10.
Released in 1954, the Fender Stratocaster cost $249.50. Adjusted for inflation, that works out as around $2,190 in 2015. Marketed as an upgrade, the Strat cost around $60 more than its older brother, the Telecaster, and was sold without a hard case. Want a case with your Strat? That would have been another $39 or around $349 in today's money.
Number 9.
In 1959, the year Fender added a rosewood fretboard and 3-ply scratch plate to the Stratocaster, the ban on American goods being imported into the UK was lifted. This meant it was finally possible for Fender instruments to make their way across the pond. One of the first people to take advantage of the ban being lifted? The young rock and roll sensation Cliff Richard. Cliff lent the guitar to his bandmates the Shadows, who would then go on to record hits such as Apache, a record that would inspire a generation of British teenagers to go out and pick up a Fender Strat.
I used to go down to a couple of clubs in London when we had nights off, taking the Strat with me, and you could get up and have a play, and of course no one had seen one before. And that was just me.
Number 8.
Many of Fender's iconic finishes are borrowed from car manufacturers. In 1961, Fender added a whole host of new custom colours to their catalogue. Supplied by DuPont Paints, nitrocellulose finishes such as Fiesta Red and Seafoam Green, as well as metallics such as Lake Placid Blue and Burgundy Mist, have also appeared on some of America's most recognisable automobiles.
Number 7.
For almost half the time they existed, Fender Strats only came with a 3-way pickup selector. For those used to modern Strats with S1 switches, call taps and even interchangeable personality cards, the concept of a 3-way selector switch may seem completely alien, but this was the reality for Strat fans until 1977. Players such as George Harrison and Jimi Hendrix were known to use toothpicks and matchsticks jammed into their 3-way switches to obtain the out-of-phase tones found on a modern 5-way. Often regarded as one of the only positive changes made to CBS-era Strats, the 5-way selector switch has remained a feature on most modern Strats today.
Number 6.
When is a Stratocaster not a Stratocaster? When it's the Strat. In 1980, Fender was looking to rejuvenate its product line and produce a more expensive alternative to the standard Stratocaster. The solution was the Strat, a guitar with a trimmed down headstock, overwound X1 pickups, 9 pickup combinations, gold-plated hardware, and a name styled in all caps. High production costs and relatively low sales led Fender to discontinue the Strat in 1983.
Number 5.
Fender's first ever widely available signature model wasn't released until 1988. After retiring his Blackie Strat in 1987, Eric Clapton tasked Fender with producing a replacement with modern features. The first Eric Clapton signature Strat included a deep V-neck, lace sensor pickups and the TBX mid-boost circuit. Wildly successful, the Eric Clapton Strat spawned hundreds of other artist-inspired models, including the Yngwie Malmsteen Strat, which was released in the very same year.
Number 4.
The first Mexican Strats were partly built in the USA. Launched in 1991, the Special Strat was the first Fender guitar to be manufactured in Mexico. Priced somewhere in between the Korean and Japanese Strats that were already part of the Fender catalogue, the Special Strat was advertised without mentioning the country of origin. Assembled in Mexico, the bodies and necks were actually produced in Fender's Corona factory, with bodies made from poplar rather than the alder of the American Strats of the time.
Number 3.
Love it or hate it, Relic King is 20 years old. In 1995, Keith Richards asked the Fender Custom Shop to build him a guitar to use on tour with the Rolling Stones. Complaining that the results looked too new and shiny, Richards asked the Custom Shop builders to bash them up a bit, and Relic King was born. The Relic series was officially launched soon after, and a new craze was in full swing.
Number 2.
The first Fender Strat without any single coil pickups at all did not arrive until 1996. Featuring a pair of Seymour Duncan humbuckers, the Big Apple Stratocaster was named after the many New York stores who would modify stock Fender Strats by adding humbucking pickups. Available in a huge range of transparent and metallic finishes, the Big Apple Strat was available until 2000, when it was replaced by the rather similar double fat Stratocaster.
Number 1.
At number 1 on this list, we have a bizarre fact indeed. One man actually married his Fender Stratocaster. In 2001, Essex-based musician Chris Fenderman Black married his 1960 Strat in a ceremony officiated by a friend. Already married, Chris was quoted as saying, "My wife Janet thinks that I'm crazy, but when I die, I want to be buried with my guitar too."
Beautiful day, and we're now man and guitar.
So there we have it, 10 top facts about one of the most iconic instruments of all time. How many did you know? How many surprised you? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to Guitar Nerds and also check out guitarnerds.net, where we've got more videos, news, reviews, interviews, podcasts and more. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.